Another day, another video shitting on Spider-Man suits. Wait. Oh my god. Oh. Holy fuck. My Spider-Man costume fucking stinks. Shit. I need to get a new one. That's right. You guys heard me. My costume fucking smells. And I'm gonna get a new one. We're getting rid of the old look for PSM. This just isn't cutting it anymore. I need something more modern, more sleek, more expensive, less stinky, all right? What I've got in this package here is the real deal. And I'm gonna look good in it. Let's get this thing open. Come on now. Oh shit. Holy God. Holy God. Holy God. All right, so pretty standard. You know, you've got the 2017 Spider-Man show logo on the front. And then you've got a nice Spider-Man piece on the back. With great power comes great responsibility. You love to see it. So I believe here we have the pants, the hoodie, the short sleeve version, and then we have more short sleeves. So I'm gonna go over the light stuff, and then we'll get to the cool stuff. So we're gonna do the shirts first. Here we go. All right. Okay, we've got like a navy blue shirt. Nothing much going on with it until you look at the back. You see the spider logo there. That's pretty cool, I guess. I mean, I'm a little underwhelmed by it, but this is just the shirt, you know. I'm sure it's probably gonna get a little cooler than this. Next item. Here we go. Now this is what I like. There's a lot more of a design on it this time, all right? You've got the classic Spider-Man formatting pretty much intact. You know, red portion goes down the front, blue on the sides, and then you flip it around. Nice, open, blue back with the red border on top of that. You love to see it. You've got the nice little spider logo there. 2017 again. Honestly, it's kind of funny, but this shirt also has like additional seam lining going down the front, like it's an MCU suit or something. Now I can go outside wearing over design. Isn't this perfect? This is like the perfect modernization of the PSM suit. Perfectly adjusted to what is popular in the superhero culture these days. I love having additional work put into my clothing, work that didn't need to be there at all. You know, why couldn't they have just made this a red strip of fabric that goes down the front? I don't know, because it would be too easy to make? Jesus Christ, no wonder I paid like $300 fucking for this thing. I'm not playing around. Let's get to the next part. These are the pants. I'm kind of excited to see these, you know, because I'm pretty attached to my old PSM pants. So I'm a little excited to see what my new pants are gonna look like. Okay. Nice. All right, so of course these look like your standard joggers, but they've got a nice little detailing that goes down the side of them. It kind of reminds me of the advanced 1.0 suit, where it has the red fabric that goes down the thigh. Ooh, okay, this is definitely an upgrade. It has zipper pockets. I don't have anything funny to say about this. This is legitimately this is an improvement. I also like the red drawstrings. That's a nice touch. You get all the way down to the bottom. There's a nice little Marvel tag at the ankle. And also they reintroduced that red with a nice red cuff at the bottom of the suit. Very cool. It also kicks up near the back but not around the front, I notice. Maybe the pants of this suit are a little more inspired by the Advanced 1.0 than I might have thought, because this kind of reminds me of how the heel on the Advanced 1.0 kind of kicks up near the back. There's that red heel on the back of the Advanced 1.0, and I feel like that's kind of what they're trying to get at here. And there's a different fabric material here than there is when compared to the rest of the red fabric. This red fabric is like kind of thick and durable, and so is the blue. They're kind of similar. But then you get to the bottom, and it's like this meshy red fabric that kind of feels good on the fingers. And on the thigh here, on the blue part, there's also a spider logo. That's kind of cool. I honestly kind of like that. Here we go. The last part. This whole thing, I'm about to open it. Now this is the centerpiece right here. This is what's gonna replace this ugly, stinking mess I have on my body right now. In fact, I'm gonna take the hoodie off right now. I'm getting this off. All right, I'm letting the PSM undersuit breathe a little bit. All right. Let's take a look at the Super X Spider-Man hoodie. I didn't even mention until just now that this was made by a company called SuperX. Let's talk a little bit more about SuperX. SuperX is a clothing company that's been on my radar for quite a long time, since they've always been in the business of making superhero athletic wear. They've gotten their hands on a lot of characters recently, like Superman, Punisher, Venom, the Winter Soldier, Daredevil, Flash, Batman. They've even done Power Rangers and Mortal Kombat and some Star Wars stuff. I'm always impressed by the tracksuits they put together, seeing as mine is so amateur by comparison. The only thing that ever scared me off was the price tag. If you want some Super X, you better have some Super Bucks, because this shit is not cheap. I paid a total of $319 for everything we're reviewing in this video, and that price tag fucking stings. But you know me, if it's red and blue with webs on it, I gotta have it. Anyway, back to the unboxing. Unbagging. All right, I'm a little nervous. Let's see. Oh man. Here we go. It's a little warm. It's probably because it's been sitting out on my porch for a little bit. Of course, the classic Spider-Man design. You know, red trailing down the front, big blue back with the red arch over it. No back logo, by the way, not one in sight. You've got the Super X logo back here. And then on the front, once again, you see the 2017 Spider-Man logo. The mesh fabric makes a return, and it also comes in blue as well. There's some red mesh on the shoulders and on the underarm, trailing all the way to the end of the sleeve here. It goes down the front and stops near the midsection. The front of this thing also has the same over design that the shirt did, which I think is kind of funny. It also has zipper pockets, and the cute little Marvel tag makes a return. This is honestly kind of a nice set. Like this whole thing just feels right in my hands, you know, it feels good. You know what? I think I'm gonna say goodbye to my PSM suit a little early. I'm gonna put this on right now. Wait, I forgot these. And it already kind of smells nice too. Originally, I was going to climb on a roof and do some poses in this outfit, but since it's technically workout gear, I think it makes more sense to look super buff and pump some iron. So no climbing on roofs this time. We're gonna do that instead. God damn it, my suit smells like ass again! Fucking hell. It's like I can't have a single one of these without them eventually smelling like shit. What am I gonna do? Wait a minute. I have an idea. Okay, I've been fucking around this whole video. Let's get serious. As I said earlier, I've had my eye on SuperX for a while. I found out about them when they released this tracksuit called the Parker. I wonder why. Notice the hoodie and how it takes clear inspiration from the Spider-Man Homecoming suit. It implements the black straps that wrap around the shoulders and chest, and the glove straps as well. The top half of this outfit outright resembles the Homecoming suit until you turn it around and see something completely different. This may upset Spider-Man classic suit snobs, with the red arch being broken and the back logo missing, but you have to remember that these suits are inspired. I'm 50% sure they didn't even have the rights to be making Spider-Man gear at this time, and putting a spider on this thing could have gotten lawyers paid. At least it does something interesting with the new formatting by taking the blue and bringing it up to the hood. I like the pants too, but I wish there were 8 stripes of fabric on the pants, instead of 6, like how a spider has 8 legs. You can say this is just some over-designed outerwear, but at least the colors are bright. You can make any over-designed suit, but as long as it has those super saturated superhero colors, it becomes so much cooler. Just think about how the MCU Iron Spider is received in everything it's in, and compare it to how it looks in Marvel Rivals. It's so much brighter here, and that's why fans enjoy this skin much more than seeing it anywhere else. I think a similar idea applies to these Super X sets, and that's why I like them so much. It's gym wear. It's a natural evolution from the strongman garb that inspired superhero costumes in the first place. And it's not just Spider-Man. Look at the Allen suit. I'll give you one guess as to what hero inspired this outfit. Or what about this one? Or this one? Or this one? It's a match made in heaven, taking superhero designs and working them into fitness gear. On paper, it's a great idea, and in execution, Super X knocks it out of the park. It's incredible that now they are able to work with the companies of these characters that their tracksuits were clearly inspired by. I could not be happier that this company exists, but I also can't help but feel that their creativity took a bit of a hit. I really like the Spider-Man set that I bought. I think it's really cool, but I also feel like it's a little tamer than what Super X used to make. There are finally webs on their Spider-Man hoodies, but only on the hood. I'm sorry, I'm a commit or don't commit kind of guy. This is not enough for me. I don't want to be out here looking like meme Spider-Man wearing this. Also, why not add a back logo if we're allowed to put spiders on things now? You're telling me that Super X, the company who puts 1 million seams on their tracksuits, couldn't sew on an extra back logo? It is a hard thing to do, I'll admit, but still. Overall, I don't want you to think I hate it, but I think something about the old Super X outfits just grabbed me a little more. I like how they had to be ambiguous to avoid possible legal trouble. And not for that reason, but because it made them try interesting formats for their tracksuits. For example, look at their McGinnis suit. This is clearly inspired by Batman Beyond. The red shape on the chest, the red underarms nodding towards the cape. Look at how the Allen suit uses so many lightning bolts. And then compare it to the licensed Flash suit, which uses less lightning and a Flash logo that camouflages in the red fabric. Super X's tracksuits were so lovable to me because of how they lightly hinted at the heroes they were based on. But that's how it used to be. In my opinion, their newer counterparts kind of lack that mystique because they just slap the logos on, like the new Venom tracksuit or the Punisher suit. I miss the old Super X gear. I wish I had the chance to buy some, and I'm eternally jealous of YouTuber Spidey Fit because he has one and I don't. But you know, my old PSM suit is kind of like a cheap Super X. It cost me like $30 to make it. The fabric paneling is still there, the spider logo is fairly abstract. You know what? I actually think I like my old suit better. Plus I can eat in it without worrying about ruining a $300 suit. I think I'll just stick with the old PSM outfit. Anyway, this video was really expensive to make and I'd seriously appreciate it if you joined the channel membership. It's not like you don't get anything out of it either. If you join the channel membership, you get a look behind the scenes on so many things we're cooking up here on the PSM channel, which of course means my Spider-Man show. If you join the channel membership, you will get early access to animation that comes out as I'm doing it. You'll also get early access to a members-only Discord, which is where I'm the most active. Sometimes I'll hop in the VC and play Marvel Rivals with my channel members. So if that sounds interesting to you and you want to support the channel, you can get in here for as little as $3 and maybe load up some Marvel Rivals with me and get to see how it's going on my Spider-Man show. Anyway, that's all from me. And I'll see you guys next time I decide to spend a fuck ton of money on something stupid. And Spider-Man related, most importantly.